this is a smelter that I made entirely myself, besides the water conveyor belt. Um, I found that on a YouTube video, but everything else I figured out entirely. Um, oh, now I am very hungry, and all I have is a bunch of raw beef. How can I remedy this? Well, there's a smelter right here. Only two rules. Okay, it's not working. Leave rules. Okay. Maybe let's see. I think I might have done something wrong. Rules for using the smelter. Only put smeltable here. Okay. Put no more than one stack of items. Do not enter the machine unless been given. Okay. After you're done smelting your items, put this book back to page 1. Okay. Thank you for choosing glass. Oh. Wow. It seems like I cannot use the smelter until I've agreed to the terms and services. How interesting. So now that the stuff's going down here, we can hear the dispenser is actually activating only whenever there's items that need to be dispensed. That's interesting. That's pretty cool, I guess, isn't it? That's pretty useful. That's pretty intelligent. Okay. Now once that's done, oh, already 7 steak. Wow. Oh, and I'm getting more by the second. It seems there's never a point in which I'm not getting steak right now. This is the fastest furnace I've ever used. Wow, I've almost got a full stack of items right now. Water. Delicious steak. I am so hungry. I am so hungry. Yum. Wow, that was delicious. I was so hungry. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. There's a lot of enemies after me. I'm just gonna go down this hole. So this is the Super Smelter. As you can see, it's just a bunch of furnaces. But then come up here. Okay, so this is the minecart system. So it just goes over here, and then it hits that thing, and it collects things, and it puts them into the hoppers, and then the hoppers put them into... Wait, hang on a second. Wait, I'm dumb. I'm really dumb. I just realized. Stop that. I just realized something. So, if this is a Minecraft hopper, shouldn't that, like... I gotta test this. So none of this does anything. Regardless, though, I did a horrible job of explaining, so I'm gonna do it again. This is a fancy thing that I made. I'm sure it's been made before. Like, I'm almost 100% it's been made before, but I made this without any help from like YouTube videos or anything like that. This is a redstone clock that only activates whenever this dropper has items. So first, actually, I'm pretty impressed with this. So what this is a lectern. Lecterns, you can turn the page. So once you turn to page 6, you accept the terms of service as stated here. After you're done smelting, flip your book back to page 1. If you understand and agree to these terms, turn to page 6. If you do not, turn to page 1. So you turn to page 6, you accept. So what this is behind here, there's a comparator. Comparators take turn block inputs into redstone outputs. So for example, this is on page 1, meaning it is going to be granting 1 point of redstone. Does not work if you do this. There's not enough redstone power in there. It's literally 1 redstone power block. Turn to page 2, however, that goes up to 3. So now there's 3, but there is no more than 3. And this cycle continues. So on 3, there's however many that is. However, once you turn to 6, this catches. And now there's intentionally a lot of repeaters here to slow down the tick. I don't know why I did that. Maybe it was a bad idea. I don't know. But once that happens, that will turn off this redstone torch. Hoppers cannot function while there is a redstone input hitting them. They will not collect blocks and they will not distribute blocks, meaning you can turn them off by powering them. So If this redstone is not at 6, then this redstone runs into here, and then if you try to put any items into here, it will not go through. However, the second you do agree to the services, it's on 6, then it will start to go through. Now this is a little more complicated, but it again uses a comparator output. So whenever a comparator again receives information that a block has something inside of it, then it will run a redstone current. Very low one, but it does run a redstone current. Now you can null this by taking a comparator or a repeater, because repeaters do not care about the amount of redstone being input into them. It will always input the same amount, which is 15. I knew that. I don't know why I had to count that. This means that it does not matter as long as it has one item inside, it will input. Now, the simple thing to do would be just to like run it through here, and now whenever it receives a redstone input, it shoots out. But that does not work. If you put multiple items inside, it will only put one item because it will now still be shooting out. So, how do we fix this? Well, okay, I don't know why that happened. Second thing to know is that a comparator, when running into itself, if any redstone input is ran into a comparator, it will shut itself off. Meaning that if you charge this up, you put a redstone current through here, then it is going to repeatedly try to turn itself off, and then once it is off, remember that it can be turned on over and over and over again. However, if there's no items inside, it's going to stop doing that. So, we run something like this. As long as there's an item inside, it will shoot out. I just used that exact thing for this. It receives the knowledge that there is something inside of here. It uses this little redstone thing to shoot it out into this. This is a very, very simple... I did not make... Well, I made this, I guess. I mean, there's not really much to not make here. But all this does is it runs water through another hopper. I don't know why this hopper isn't working. Oh, because there's... Okay, so I'm breaking everything. So once it runs through there, it gets hit by the hopper with a minecart. And here, let me get myself a hopper again. I actually don't think it broke anything. So the next thing that I should probably do is just actually demonstrate how this works. So let me get myself everything that I'm going to need. I think that's it. Okay, so as you can see, this rail is powered. While it is powered, it's going to drive around, distributing whatever is inside of it underneath here. However, once again, comparators come to the rescue because it can detect if there is objects inside of here. So let's say I'm wanting to cook some food. As is the intended purpose of this, I put 64 raw beef. Well, now it detects there is at least one item inside of here that turns off this, and it's going to wait until all these items have been distributed before moving again. And now that these items are distributing, it no longer matters if there's items up there, it's going to be doing that forever. All of these furnaces are going to be cooking, and once they cook it, they're going to deposit into here. And another one of these systems, that they all are going to run into each other so that they all end up depositing specifically into this hopper or dropper. And whenever this dropper detects that there is something inside of it, it's going to start shooting out into a bubble elevator. A bubble elevator is, it uses soul sand and water to cause bubbles to make items rise up. Once it does that, they are going to go down into this. Now, so once all that stuff gets done, it just puts it into this hopper using this ice method. And boom, bada bing, bada boom. Now we got food in here. And that's how it works. I'm sure there's better versions that other people have made, but I'm just proud of this because I did not actually look at any walkthroughs. I didn't learn anything specifically to make this. I just watching YouTube shorts to figure out that ice thing. Did not mean to do that. I just found it on YouTube shorts. And then I remember years ago watching a Mumbo Jumbo video after the lectern had just come out, talking about its comparator properties, and I was like, that's really cool. I know I can do something with that. And I did, and I'm proud of myself. So this is not perfect. It could be better. But I'm going to probably use this in my survival world. Just because it's cool. And I made it. I don't know how I'm going to get the ice, though. Maybe I just won't have it be that long. Anyway, that is all. I would get into F5, but I can't for some reason. I don't know why. So, I'm just going to make myself instead. Alright, guys. I'll see you later. Goodbye.